Here at Switchforce, we've talked a lot about taking the console to unique places, and now Nintendo is doing just that with a pre-launch last-minute tour where they bring the living room to a desert, a snowy mountain, in the middle of a city. What's up, everybody? It's Zach, and I've got Jake with me. I feel like subconsciously, we kind of influenced this tour.
I think it's like interesting that it's a complete flip of what they've been doing in the past. Like to PAX and like their different special events, they've brought like a ski lift or a restaurant into like mundane places like a convention center, and now they're bringing like this living room setup to like exotic places like a snowy mountain or the middle of the desert or the middle of like New York City.
Yeah, it is interesting. You know, we've talked about like, oh, hey, what if you play your Switch in a hammock? What if you played your Switch, whatever? And now they're doing a little bit of that. So on February 23rd, they'll be bringing this mock living room setup, kind of a Nintendo little chunk of heaven, to the Blue Cloud Movie Ranch in Santa Clarita, California. On February 27th, they're taking things to the top of a mountain in Aspen, Colorado, and then March 3rd, Flatiron Plaza in the middle of New York City. And John Cena is attending. The first one, at least,
I think he's
to
gonna
play.
I think he's gonna break the Joy-Con when he picks it up. It's way too small and feeble for his big, strong hands.
They say, known for his charisma and family-friendly appeal, John Cena will play 1-2 Switch with invited fans and YouTube influencers, highlighting how fun it is to play using the innovative new Joy-Con controllers. But I think this is kind of a cool thing, and I think it'll make for some incredible photo ops, seeing this like living room cube of like cleanliness and perfection in the midst of a freaking desert, a snowy mountain, and then this Flatiron Plaza in the middle of New York.
It makes me wonder if like this could be a thing. They have like Switch stops, like
Ooh,
like
now
they
you're
have
on
like
this link.
smoke.
Let's copyright that.
They have like
Switch stop.
Yeah, they have like smoke like places or like pet bathroom places in like airports or whatnot. Like you just have like places set up where you can go play Switch with other people in like this little cubicle.
And they're staffed by like a celebrity or a YouTuber or something.
I don't know about that, but sure.
I think it's kind of a fun idea. And they say Mario and Luigi are coming to the one on March 3rd. Obviously, that's launch day. And the New York one is open to the public. Aspen open to the public. The desert is invite only. But kind of a cool way for them to showcase, again, that the Switch can be taken everywhere. And I love that they're really doubling down on this idea that it is an all system for every situation. And I kind of want to do our own tour where we go to weird places and see what kind of magic we can make happen.
That sounds great. Might need to get like a strap for the entire Switch so we don't like drop it. Like we need to get like an OtterBox case for the Switch.
Exactly. We need the Bath Buddy. We need the OtterBox case. We want this to be waterproof, fall-proof, heat-proof, space-proof.
We're gonna go to like a volcano and play.
You never know. Maybe a hot spring, maybe a warm geyser, maybe a sauna. Switch in the sauna.
The sun.
Maybe the sun. I also just love any press release that involves Doug Bowser, who is Nintendo America's Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing, because how perfect is that? Like, did they hire him because of that, or how does this coincidence happen?
Name.
But I love it.
He says the upcoming launch of the job.
The upcoming launch of the unique Nintendo Switch console calls for a unique series of celebrations. These unexpected locations perfectly highlight the features of the new system, as well as provide one-of-a-kind surprise and delight moments that Nintendo does best, which I agree. I can't really imagine a PlayStation 4 living room on top of a mountain, so I love that Nintendo is doing something a little quirky. I also like their Nintendo Switch love seat, which I feel like we need for our HQ.
That'd be cool.
If you look deep inside the living room. But like, I want to be inside this box. Can I get one of these for my living room, like a mini living room within the living room? Like, Switch is only allowed in this zone. This is the Switch zone, the Switch spot, the Switch stop, Switchception, and we will play Switch.
I'm just wondering like, how many people is it going to affect. Like the New York City one, I can understand like there'll be a lot of people there. The Santa Clarita one is like invite only, so that's not really a lot of people. And then the Aspen one is open to public, but like how many people are going to go climb a mountain to go play it? So I'm envisioning that they have
I think
to
it's
have, like,
more the hype of it.
I know, but I want them to have like a Switch like bat signal on top of their living room that like projects in the sky, so like like that's where the Switch stop is, and you have to go get there to play it.
What I want to know is how many of these living room inspired spaces are they bringing? Because if there's just one, like what, 3 people get to go in at 2 people at a time for 1-2 Switch?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of imagine it's got to be hard to transport it. So
they partnered up with some like entrepreneur who's making like cube houses, and they're just gonna have these like, and then leave them there, and you can move in. Seriously, if I could put one of these in my backyard, I would do it.
Maybe you can ask them if they're not going to use them anymore after the launch.
Yeah, I will bid 1,000 rupees on this living room. But yeah, let us know if you happen to be in any of these locations and are heading to one of these cool Switch stops. TM, copyright, registered trademark. Anyhow, I think it'll be fun, and I like that they're bringing John Cena because why the heck not? And it's just a cool way, again, to build enthusiasm and excitement and do something a little bit Nintendo-y before the launch. So let us know what you think of this kind of cool tour, bringing the living room to places where you'd least expect it, the reverse of what they've done in the past, which I think is a clever point, Jake. If you were my student, I'd give you extra credit.
Thank you.
And I give all of you extra credit for being awesome. Thanks so much for supporting this channel and supporting our videos. We really appreciate it. We can't wait for Switch, and we can't wait to share it all with you. So until next time, everybody, thanks again from myself and Jake. Switch Force out.